When we interact with people, we are always do this interaction in two ways. We are giving and receiving. And what happens when you are very unconscious about your interaction with people? You are hoping only to give or only to receive. And when you try to make this interaction only one way, you actually make the other way very shadowy and distorted. And that's why, for example, when we are reaching to people in order for them to help us, they are using us instead of we are using them, because we actually want to use them, but we are doing that subconsciously, and that's why it gets reflected back in the form of these people abusing us in some way or another. For example, let's just imagine the situation. You reached maybe a famous friend of yours who is maybe a famous YouTuber, and so you reach to him saying, "Oh, Dan, it's so nice to meet you. We haven't seen each other in a while. Let's have some coffee." So he agrees, you meet together, and instead of directly saying that, "Well, I have this channel that I want to boost somehow, maybe you can show me some tricks," well, you don't do that, and instead you are just, "I've seen your work, it's amazing, how are you doing that? Maybe you can share some secrets, maybe this and that." You're actually fertilizing the ground for this imbued manipulation to get reflected back to you in not a very nice form. Not from this person in particular, maybe from another. But the thing is, the more direct you are and the more conscious you are about your interaction with people, the more conscious feedback you receive. And even if you are directly saying that, "Listen, Dan, I need some help with my YouTube channel. Can you help me?" And even if he directly says no, that's fine. Because at least you haven't manipulated this person. You just see that maybe this person has his own fears, that he sacrificed so much reaching those numbers, that he just feels jealous or afraid to lose. He feels some kind of competition. That's why he doesn't want to share. But again, that's his problem, not yours. It doesn't mean anything about you. And you, on the other hand, can just search for another people. Maybe you have other people in your surroundings who can help you. Of course, sometimes it can be frustrating when you have a need, you directly express that, and nobody can help you around you. And that's the most frustrating part. But again, if it happens to you, it means that there is something inside that prevents help from manifesting. It means that there is the part inside of you that is actually sabotaging everything in order to save you, as it thinks it is, but it has some imbued fears that you should deal with. You should talk to this part. You should analyze what fears it might have and actually consciously accept those fears for them to disappear, and then you will hopefully manifest something that you so desire to have. So the more conscious you are about giving and receiving, the more conscious feedback you will receive. We are trained to think that people around us are manipulative, stupid, angry, very egoistic, but the thing is, this is a very small percentage of people, because oftentimes people are nice and they want to help. It's just you don't reach for that help consciously.